What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Retro Bowl, where today we are taking on Tennessee, who is the worst team in our division, but we are without our star tight end, Singler. He'll also be out for the Baltimore game, which they're a good team. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what Tennessee is gonna do in this game. I don't know. I kind of said all that weird and I didn't know how to finish that sentence. Oh, that's a terrible throw. I meant to throw it behind him. I got rushed. I got scared because the sack was like 2 steps away from happening and I didn't want to get sacked. Ended up throwing a bad pass. I should have just been okay with a sack. I should have took the Joe Burrow route and been like, sacks are just a not important stat. I don't remember exactly what he said, but it surprised me what he said. He was like, sacks don't have any like beneficiary on the game really, unless they're on like 3rd down or 4th down. He said, I'm okay with taking a sack except for on 3rd and 4th downs. And I was like, it kind of makes sense because, it makes it harder, but it's not like an interception or a fumble. It just takes your entire drive away. But, I don't know. I think he said specifically it was an overrated stat. Like, people are like, sacks are made to look more important than they really are. And I don't know if I 100% agree with that. I do agree with the thing that he said about it matters. Not necessarily agree with it, but I agree with the concept of it. It is more important on 3rd and 4th downs, but it's like if you get sacked on 1st and 2nd and you have a 3rd and 42 or something like that, then sacks are important on 1st and 2nd downs. But if they're only for like a yard or 2, then they're not important. I think sacks are very situational stat line. But I still think they're very important on what's the word I'm looking for? Gauging a player's skill, I guess. I don't know. I was at a lack of words. Okay, that was a decent return. I would have liked to have gone farther with it, but to the 40 is not too bad. Nice little 12-yard run right after it. Okay. Now, Hearns will get open here. 100%, and he's probably the number 1 receiver right there on that play. The tight end would have been my first read there, but okay, so I'm looking Hearns again. I don't know. Normally in like an actual football game, curls aren't necessarily guaranteed to get open. But in Retro Bowl, it's like 99% of the time they're going to get wide open. And so it's always my first read. Like right here, it'd be the tight end just because, he's wide open. He doesn't have to run a route to get open. He's just open off the line because the Titans blitzed and they had to abandon 1 receiver. And in Retro Bowl, they always abandon the tight end. And the tight end is one of the most valuable players in this game. I swear, you can have a QB and a tight end and that's like your entire team, and you could win a Retro Bowl if you were skilled enough at playing the game and had a little luck on your side. But, I mean, okay, so they missed a field goal. Maybe now I have a chance at a field goal. I'm going to go Vince here. Go to the outside, inside, dive. Oh, didn't dive because I got caught up. I don't know. Do I have enough time for one more play? I'm going to try it. I think I'm going to just toss this real quick to Hearns. Dive, timeout. I have 2 seconds, which is by the time this field goal is in the air, it'll be no time. And I did get the field goal, and I get ball at half. Nice. So this will give me a 10-point lead if I get a touchdown. But either way, I have a 3-point lead to start with, so it gives me a little room for error. Not saying I want to have an error, but it leaves room for an error. And at least room to make up for an error, I should say. And that's a perfect pass down the middle of the field to Hearns. 34-yard pickup by him. And I'm going to actually run it here. I don't know if it was the best decision, but I don't know why. I just liked the way it looked. I know if you looked at it from a matchup standpoint, it's the worst decision I could have made on that play, but I don't know, it just felt good in my gut, and I trust my gut. You know what, Vince is going to get wide open here. There we go. If I could just... I was trying to move into him to get the stiff arm because I found out after too much time playing this game that if you juke into a defender, you are more likely to get a stiff arm than if you were just to stand up and let them come to you. I'm going to throw it behind Vince here, and he doesn't catch it. Okay, 3rd and goal. I'm going to run it here. I don't like running in the red zone. I don't know. Something about running in the red zone, it feels 10 times harder. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to actually throw it to the running back because they just abandoned him. They doubled Vince in the end zone and left the running back wide open 2 yards from the end zone. I don't know. That linebacker had his priorities all wrong. We did force a punt. I'm looking Hearns here. Actually, I'm turning this into Gibson. I liked Hearns, but the person guarding Gibson could have easily intercepted that. And it could have been the same story with throwing it to Gibson, but I don't know. I trusted him more, and he's further down the field, so at least the interception's less impactful. There's still a chance we can force a fumble and can force a fourth down turnover or something like that. I don't know. And it's also further away, which makes it harder to kick field goals. All that lovely stuff. No, but I don't know. There was no real reason for throwing that. I mean, honestly, I should have just threw it out of bounds and just took it as no gain, no loss. But I trusted my own ability and threw it right in there with precision. Got it in there to Vince there. Nice 15-yard pickup by him. I feel like Hearns hasn't done that much. It's been Vince and Gibson the whole game. Gibson's getting dogpiled after a 4-yard run there. I'd say then now Hearns is getting triple teamed. Jeez. Man, Vince is just tearing it up. Hearns, I feel like he did more in the first quarter than he did the whole rest of the game, which is common for some receivers. They'll just have one good quarter and then other receivers will do better because they did so well when everything was balanced. And now they want to take away the bigger threat, I should say. Not the better player necessarily, but the bigger immediate threat. I'll try and get it to Hearns. If he'll get open, I'll throw it. You know what? I'm going to let it fly even though he's not open. Caught it. He did get open. I don't know. I just wanted him to get a few more yards before the game ended. Just so it wouldn't give me the little pop-up that said, Hearns had a terrible game. What do you want to say about it? Kobe. Defense. I don't know. I have no clue. I haven't even looked at them since I got them. The one interception looks terrible, but it's not actually that bad. The interception didn't really matter in the end. I mean, it did, but it didn't. It didn't have an effect on the end result of the game, I should say. Defense played decent. Pascal had a solid game. Everyone else was just Doyle, 50-yard field goal. All right. Then we have Baltimore next week, which will be fun, considering they're terrible. They were good last season. Okay, but I'll do it for this one. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell so you know when and what I upload. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.